Hey, love bug. Dr. Ashley Greer here, former psychologist turned hell yes life and business coach. I help you live the life of your dreams knowing that everything is possible. Today I want to talk to you about how your comfort zone is the enemy. That's right. I want you to feel contented and free and happy, but we don't want to get that comfortable. Why don't we want to get that comfortable? Because growth always happens outside of our comfort zone. This isn't just some, like cliche statement. There's actual psychological research that backs this up, that we actually have to go to the edge of what is comfortable for us before we are willing to step into something more. This is why transformational growth and absolute development into a whole new layer of our existence often happens on the other end of a stressor, like perhaps a divorce or a loss of job or something like that. We go through an intense stressor in our life that makes us so uncomfortable that we're willing to sit there and say, this can't be all there is. There has to be more for me. And so when we reconceptualize stress in this way and see it as a catalyst for personal growth, and that by having the courage and willingness to sit with that discomfort, with that stress, with that event that's happening in our life without having to numb ourselves, without having to just watch TV or eat all the food or blah, 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 plug our ears and go into denial, that when we are willing to look it blunt in the face and say, you know what, you have a message for me. What am I being guided toward? We are suddenly in that zone of being willing and able and cognizant and conscious and awakened to the radical transformation that we can go through, to the fact that everything is possible. Because this is going to sound weird, but until you know that this can't possibly be all there is, when you ask yourself that question, on the other side of that coin is, guess what? It's not, because everything is possible for me. And so we have to allow ourselves to feel that discomfort. And so our comfort zone is our comfort zone is where we're staying when we're like, eating food, emotionally numb ourselves, or when we're watching too much TV and Netflix, or when we're, telling ourselves that we're, I'm not going to go out on a date because I'm just too tired from work, and we make up all these beautiful, rational sounding excuses that keep us small and shrunken and keep our lives from transcending into our authentic truth. Because your authentic truth is that you are free. Your authentic truth is you are fully alive. Your authentic truth is that you are a beacon of light. And when you can embody that and take out all that crap that's in the way that says this isn't my truth, then guess what happens? Life gets really juicy and amazing. You just have to get all of that noise out of your head. The inner asshole in your head that tells you that you're not worthy or that you're not good enough, or it's constantly judging you and critiquing you. The part of you that feels as though you have to push others away out of self-protection because you fear so much being hurt, perhaps in the ways you've been hurt in the past, or the parts of you that have felt as though you have to behave and operate under other people's rules, other people's guidances, other people's expertise, and you can't trust yourself. Because when you develop all of these things as self-trust, take the jerk out of your head and you stop feeling as though you have to live your life for other people, your life becomes something that you never imagined possible. A life where you are fully contented, satisfied, alive, juicy, and feeling like the world is your oyster. And that's what I want for you, my darling. I would love to talk to you about this and talk to you about what that might look like to go through this transformation yourself, working with me. I'm going to put a link down below so that you can grab a spot on my calendar. I can't wait to talk to you then. Bye.